Cuda, school me to the game, now I know my duty. Stay humble, stay low, blow like Hootie. Never been arrested for nothing domestic. It's gonna be a Mase reaction this time. He was always one of my favorites growing up as a youngster. I always really liked his lazy, smooth, laid back flow. Calm sounding rap voice. Despite his close association with a certain someone, who's known to be all on the record, all in the videos, dancing, and who's been in the news a whole hell of a lot here recently for alleged nefarious criminal activity. I never was a fan of his anyway. He can't rap for shit. He seems like a real prick and an asshole from watching Making the Band. I do know some of his verses though, like word for word. His feature on Fabulous, Trade It All Part 2, but that's only because that's like one of my favorite rap beats of all time. I just love the way that beat sounds. It's so hard to me. And I'm a Fabulous fan. And I Need a Girl Part 1 featuring Usher. Who's being linked to the one who will remain nameless for this reaction. The one who Mase was once signed to on Bad Boy Records. He's been linked in all this controversy with some really disturbing implications. I'll just leave it at that. You want to know more? Go watch some Gene Deal interviews. But I love that beat on I Need a Girl Part 1 a whole lot too. Loon is on that song too. I always liked his flow. His flow is kind of similar to Mase. I think Mase even dissed him for that reason. He did diss him. I know he did on the song I Don't Know, Officer. On the Get Rich or Die Trying soundtrack. I don't know why Loon and Fabby. He dissed Fabulous too. Because both of them have been accused of like trying to sound like Mase. I don't know why Loon and Fabby just won't say I'm their daddy, why these Harlem CB4 niggas just keep coming at me. And that was a shot at Dipset too. That's when Mase was running with G Unit there for that little minute. He was in the window shopper video. And like people on social media were saying 50 Cent took Mase shopping in that video. But they weren't window shopping. They were like buying $1,000 worth of shoes and $500 cheeseburgers and milkshakes and shit. I forget where that video was filmed. Somewhere overseas, abroad. And what I meant to say was that beat on I Need a Girl Part 1 just makes me feel like I'm listening to a rap love song while submerged underwater. Beautiful blue ocean water. Like surrounded by mermaids while I'm in a submarine or something. The beat just sounds really aquatic to me. The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. Has anyone ever seen that movie? I've always wanted to watch it, but it seems kind of boring too. But Mase is no longer signed to Bad Boy. Well, actually, I don't know. He might be. He might still have some contractual obligations that he still needs to fulfill or something, because, you know, the I guess now former president and CEO of Bad Boy Entertainment, because I don't even know if Bad Boy's a thing or not. He has been accused of being shady on the business side. It's probably one of the reasons why all this karma's coming back on him now. But Mase is probably more than likely no longer signed to Bad Boy. Perhaps, maybe not. So I guess there's no need to further talk about the former owner of Bad Boy Records and lump him and Mase together, even though there's so much video proof out there. I've been around the world. Music video, remix, more money, more problems. Can't hold me down. And welcome back. And I know I have some long intros. It's probably one of the reasons why I don't get that many views and my videos get disliked, and why I don't get that many likes and comments, and why people don't watch my reactions all the way through. But this is the only form of self-expression that I really have to get my thoughts out there, is this video camera and anyone out there who may be watching. And Mase is pretty funny on It Is What It Is with Killer Cam, Murder Mase, Cameron, one of my all-time favorites too. Love Oh Boy, love that song and that beat. One of my favorite rap songs ever. Why you over there looking at me? Just breathe, stretch, shake, let it go, and subscribe to this channel. G, 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 G. Mase. Wanna hurt Mase? Nah, I just wanna react to him. So he borrowed from Culture Club and Boy George for this hook. Do you really want to hurt me? Why didn't I see that coming? Okay. Let's see what he has to say. What more he has to say besides Culture Club. He started out with the Hulk. You don't want to see me angry. Do you really want to hurt Mase? Do you really want to see him cry? I heard that Ghostface Killer broke Mace's jaw one time. Let me know if you heard that hip-hop rumor too, and if you can validate it. And do you think Mase cried when that happened, if it's true? I can be inside the cave, niggas still get touched. And them little ones you bust ain't enough for us. Listen here, Mase will make you disappear. And your mouth will be the reason that you miss this shit. Man, who need you? You don't need me, I don't need you either. It's like this beat, and Mase was talking real slick and greasy in that first verse. I liked it.
You don't really wanna see me fly. Do you really wanna hurt me? Or do you really wanna make me cry? Or is it really that you envy me? Or you don't really wanna see me fly. From the M to the A, nigga, dollar sign E. Come around money if you ever tryna find me. I was murdered for 6 years, ain't no cream from it. Drop murder off Mase, woke up at 10 Summit. My niggas joke, niggas broke, killer laugh. I got power.
Speaking of Gene Deal, who I mentioned during my very long intro, I remember during one of his interviews, he told this story, like about how Biggie really didn't fuck with Mase, and he really didn't like him, and that line Mase was just rapping, talking about how he was murdered for 6 years and he ain't made no cream. Then he dropped the murder. Now he's just Mase, and he's rich now, I guess. But Gene Deal said that was like one of the reasons why Biggie dissed him and hated on him. Like he said, Biggie said first he was Murder Mase. Now he's just Mase. I guess he dropped the Mase when he signed to Bad Boy. I mean, he dropped the murder from Mase when he signed to Bad Boy. So I guess, the president of Bad Boy told him he needed to drop the murder. Probably because it sounded too violent and wasn't like commercially appealing for the mainstream. Even though like the biggest artist he had, literally the biggest, Biggie, would end up tragically murdered.
Power, make a call, get $1 million cash. Like my money and yeah, cause they don't tax me. Actually, anything you got to ask me, fax me. I'm no bigger dreamer, I'm a friendly man. Car, totally smashed, doing 50 grand. How you figure you bigger when Mase that nigga. And every style I deliver come with much charisma. Knocking off that way, I'm the one that bitches live for. Don't get me wrong, you niggas make it hot, I make it sizzler. And I don't know you cash, so don't you get familiar. And if you violate me in mine, I guarantee I'll pay you. Do you really wanna hurt me? Do you really wanna make me cry? Or is it really that you envy me? Or you don't really wanna see me fly? Do you really wanna hurt me? Or do you really wanna make me cry? Or is it really that you envy me? Or you don't really wanna see me fly? Fire when you spawn a remix. I got C-chips, time is money. When you talk, gotta be quick. I don't see how y'all hang or even be with. Niggas riding in the Benz with only one V6. But
He said, if I even whisper on a remix, I gotta see chips. Is that where the Yin Yang Twins got the idea for the Whisper song? Where do you see my...
I know how it is when you going to the bar, got girls overreacting, knowing you a star, got niggas playing, hey, don't even know who you are, and go as far as leaving bullet holes in your car. But you from all the world, niggas never see your views. They wait for you to flop, only on BT News, all they see the G.
Speaking of the Whisper song and the remix, Free, the former host of 106 in Park, the first host along with AJ, she raps on that remix and she killed it, and she sounds so sexy on that song too.
See me places that you can't be. I'm too pretty, let you niggas shank me. And frankly, know you probably hate me cause you ain't me. Do you really wanna hurt me? Do you really wanna make me cry? Or is it really that you ain't me?
I think that was the third verse. There was 3 verses in this, right? I think so. So, probably gonna sing this hook, Boy George hook, a couple more times, and the song's probably gonna be over.
Make the
sang the hook more than just a couple times, a few times, more like 4 times after I said that.
Or is it really that you envy me? Or you don't really wanna see me fly? Do you really wanna hurt me? Or do you really wanna make me right? Or is it really that you envy me? Or you don't really wanna see me fly?
Nice little song. Do you really want to hurt Mase? By Mase. And no, his former boss wasn't all over the record this time. I think it seems like he might have said something like at the beginning of the song. But no, he wasn't talking all through the record, saying stuff like, take that, take that. But yeah, this was a decent little song, you know. Like I said, the hook is from that Culture Club song, Do You Really Want to Hurt Me? But hey, musicians borrow from each other all the time. It's not the first time. Eminem just did it recently with like an old 80s song, Houdini, Abra, Abracadabra. I want to reach out and grab you. I'm about to reach in my bag, brah. But yeah. You Want to Hurt Mase, Harlem World. I think the Harlem World album, Mase's debut on Bad Boy, is regarded as a classic in many hip-hop circles. I just remember really liking Feel So Good in the video with the locks and the green shiny suits and overalls. I think Chic Luke had on a pair of sparkly shiny green overalls in that video with some Timbs and a green Yankee fitted. And I wish Mase would have never retired in 99, 2000 to become a pastor. I wish he would have stayed in the game. I think he would have went down as one of the best maybe. Because he was the hottest rapper there for a little bit during the late 90s, mid 90s. And I really would have liked to see him release an album on G Unit when he was running with them back in 05, 06. I think Mase and 50 Cent on songs together. Collaborations between those two. I think those would have been some good records. And I can picture Banks and Mase going back and forth on a song. I think that would be crazy too. But yeah, Mase. Yeah, a lot of people say he's your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. He just does have a unique, just laid back, smooth, but very lyrical and talented flow. Mase does. He does. So let me know what you thought about this song. Let me know if you are a Mase fan, if you'd like to see some more Mase songs get reacted to by me on this channel. Let me know that in the comments. Please like this video. Please like this video. Please watch this video. Once again, leave all sorts of comments in this video. And by the way, please subscribe to this channel. Chi, could you please stop smoking la la? I try. I'm a thug. I'm a daha.